So, for our week 15 discussion, we watched a series of 4 different videos about different speeches, and we have to reflect on them. So, the first speech was Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech, which was obviously an inspirational speech, and he did a very good job at presenting that, and with his tone, he was just very inspirational, very encouraging to the people, and he did a really good job at restating every now and then his title of the speech, which was I Have a Dream. He would restate, I have a dream that blah, blah, blah. He would talk about it a lot. The next speech was Ronald Reagan's speech about the tragedy of the Space Shuttle Challenger and those 7 men that died in that. It was a sad speech. It was like a sincere condolences speech. He talked about the families of those 7 people that were lost and how he was so sorry for them. And he talked about the traits of those people that were lost and what they had to accomplish to get to this point to be an astronaut, and how important it was and how important they still are even years later after the tragedy. The third speech was Robert Kennedy's speech on delivering the news of the death of Martin Luther King Jr., which he delivered in the heart of the African American ghetto, which local police warned him that he might not have full protection there because it was in the heart of the ghetto and people might riot over this news and stuff, because it was big news, because Martin Luther King was the African American spokesman for getting their fair rights. And Robert Kennedy talked about Martin Luther King's life and what he had done for those people. And then he encouraged the people he was giving the speech to that we can follow in his footsteps and we can carry on his legacy. And the last speech was Ellen DeGeneres. And she's just a funny person. So she had a funny opening, and she was funny throughout the whole speech. Just little jokes here and there. A lot of the jokes were about herself, because she can laugh at herself, which is a trait that we all should be able to have and be able to laugh at ourselves and not take life so serious. It was a graduation commencement speech. It was very lighthearted, very funny, made lots of jokes, but then she went into her own life and she told a sentimental story and how she overcame that and how she came to be the person she was today as kind of like an encouragement for those who are graduating college. And those are the videos.